Climax form. Hi, Firestarter here, and this is my review of the S.H. Figuarts Mask Rider Den-O Climax form. We're getting near, we're getting there before we get our own sword form, Kamen Rider Den-O sword form. So, as of the moment, let's bask in the ambience on Kamen Rider Den-O Climax form. Now we have here a nice looking box. It has a beautiful set of rings, and if you can notice here, there's a T that represents the middle part of the Den-O belt. And we have here a photo of Kamen Rider Den-O Climax form in gradient form, and just like pencil sketched art here. We have the Tamashii Nations logo here, Bandai, Mask Rider Den-O in hot follow red. And we have here the rings colored in different colors like purple, yellow, blue, and red. It represents the four Imagines, Momotaros, Urataros, Kintaros, and Ryotaros. And then we have here windows on the sides of the panels. And at the back, some of the poses for Kamen Rider Den-O, like the gun punch form, Urataro's final attack, and the rider kick. And we have here Den Gasher, and sitting pretty is Kamen Rider Den-O Climax form. Without further ado, let's move on and see the contents of this box. And we have here some of the accessories for Kamen Rider Den-O Climax form. We have 4 pieces for Ryotaros, because he has the final attack chest piece. We have the default chest piece here, and then we have one for the arm, and it's on a ball joint, which is kind of nice because you can adjust those just to make him more posable, and this piece over here does not hinder of posability for the figure. And we have here a separate one for the leg, just for the kick pose. And we have here Kintaro's head for the shoulders, and another one with the hand underneath, nicely and neatly done. We have here another piece just for the leg. And then the only character here that doesn't have any extra parts is Urataros. This is Ryotaros, this is Kintaros, and this one is Urataros. Where is Momotaros? Momotaros is the body of Kamen Rider Den-O Climax form, just in case you don't know. And it has some of hinges and ball joints, so you can adjust the antenna going down, and can even have the antennas closely together or slightly separated. It's up to you on how you want to adjust these antennas. And we have here a separate shin guard, because you need to insert Ryotaros in, so just in case. And we have the Den Gasher, the actual Den Gasher. It's nicely and neatly done. Let me just give it a little bit of light, and it's painted well, and there's the blade here painted in red and then highlighted in silver, so as the handle is painted in metallic blue. Nicely done. And there's another one for the Hisatsu attack. It's a separated Den Gasher. However, I'm having problems posing Den-O Climax form with these pieces. It's because there's nothing to hold the other end. Well, without the Tamashii stand, it's really difficult for me to play with this separated pieces. So it's up to you on how do you want to do it. There's no other accessory to hold those two. Just use your imagination how you want to manipulate these accessories. And we have two holding hands for the Dengasher, two open, two relaxed hands, and one specific hand just to hold the rider pass. We have here Dengasher holders without the Dengasher pieces, and we have two kinds of rider passes. There's a rider pass that is closed. It's very similar to Kamen Rider Den-O, New Den-O strike form. We have here an open rider pass, and it has no stickers, but I wish they had, so it gives more detail on the rider passes. It's up to you on how you want to modify the look and feel of the rider passes, but I won't because I don't have the skill to do it. So let's move on to the figure. And we have here Den-O Climax form, and let's go through the articulation points. We have the head and neck articulation. We have the shoulders with no flipping shoulder pads because you'll need both of the masks to place it in to complete the look. And the arms are like the Ichigo and Nigo, Shinigo shoulder pieces, which allows him to move better than previous S.H. Figuarts. Joints here, swivel over here, hip joint, swivel also on the upper leg, double joints, and a ball joint on the foot on the hinge, and a hinge also on the toe. And we have here the default Dengashers, and the difference between the Dengashers you've seen before is that it's now painted rather than molded in black. So you can take those out and then get the other Dengasher holders without the actual separated Dengasher pieces. It's up to you. And most of the detail that you'll like is the compound eyes. It is in gradient color between yellow, orange, and red, which we haven't seen a lot on other S.H. Figuarts. It gives a cool feel on the compound eyes. Metallic paint over here on the sides, and a familiar head for Den-O. And we have here some of the cool details like the T here, the Ketaros phone, Dengashers I've mentioned earlier, and most of the lines are like tracks of a railroad. So that's cool. It completes the whole look. And there's a tab over here where you can take that one out. Since we don't have the wings for Super Climax form, I think they're giving us a chance to be more creative. You can use the SIC, the Den-O Climax form, and then plug that here at the back. I know there's a tab here. There you go. You can take that one out. If you can use the SIC Den-O Super Climax form wings, you can place those here. So to complete the look of the Climax form, there's this tab over here that you can turn and take out the T on the chest, and then replace that with Ryotaro's chest piece. Put that one in a 35-degree angle, and then switch it back. So that's the chest piece. And then there are tabs here at the shoulder pads, which you can just slide those out. It's a nice fit, so I won't even worry on having them loose in the long run. Kintaro's shoulder pad here, Urataro's here. So we have the complete look and feel for Kamen Rider Den-O Climax form. We have the Ryotaro's chest piece here, Kintaro's shoulder pads, and the Urataro's shoulder piece here. So that completes the whole look. Now, are you ready for the other transformations, like the other Hisatsu attacks and rider kicks and punch modes? Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. And there you have all the transformations that you can do with Den-O Climax form. The problem I had is more on the hip joint here because it could lock. I had the same problem with Amazon before, so do be careful on when you try to maximize the posability of the hip joint, because once it locks, it's gonna pose a problem, especially if you want to pose Den-O in different ways, like for example this rider kick. And the thing I didn't like is how the Den-O belt is placed on his waist. I know it's independent from the waist, but it feels like it's too protruded, and you cannot just fit in right just to make it proportionate to the body. But overall, I really dig Den-O Climax form just because of his look and feel, and I'm really excited on how Den-O sword form would look like, because right here we have the base to do Den-O sword form. So that's cool. Get one now until it lasts, because this will definitely be popular for the next few weeks until we get our own Den-O sword form. So if you want to know the posability sort of figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and do hit subscribe here at the bottom on the top of the page. And if you want to converse and give shout outs, do give your comments below if you want, and you like this review. This is Firestarter. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next review, don't forget the photos at the end. You're gonna enjoy it.